Yay, it's been a week. I wanted to do a skin update. Honestly, it's not gone great. I didn't really have an objective this week. I was just gonna see what was causing skin problems, and it turns out everything in my life is hindering my progress. I was also talking about digestion, and well, my dietitian threw a spanner in the works. I feel kind of silly for not realizing this earlier, but I have IBS. I've been avoiding like beans and rice because they make me really bloated, but the problem with that is because I'm plant-based, I am not getting any protein from anywhere else. I know everyone's just like, oh, you're vegan, where do you get your protein from? Well, normally I'd get it from like beans and rice. I ain't eating them this week. So it's actually left me feeling really tired and lethargic and just really unmotivated this week. Like, for example, I woke up 4 hours ago. I have to get ready to go to work in an hour, and I have done nothing but clean my car because I was procrastinating from doing anything that would actually take some brain activity, which does not want to work right now. So I feel quite bad about that as well. As a nutrition student, I kind of feel a little guilty that I didn't, one, recognize that I had IBS and have had it for years, and two, like, ate really poorly this week. I didn't plan out my meals properly, and I found that I was, doing the right things by not eating foods that would cause me issues, but I would end up really hungry, and then I wouldn't want to eat. I wouldn't want to cook food, and then I'd eat takeout, which is why you could see Macca's in the beginning, because this is why I say I'm plant-based, not vegan, because I do have moments where I'm just like, I just want a fillet of fish right now, and I just drove down to Macca's and had fillet of fish twice in a week. Sorry. But yeah, there have been a lot of things this week that I've noticed haven't helped my skin at all. Like, my skin is breaking out all around here, and normally that's a sign that I'm getting my period, but this has been going on for 2 weeks now, which, maybe it's just a one-off, but I don't think so. I think there are other culprits at play here. Biggest one I've noticed this week has been sleep. Good sleep this week has been difficult. That has had so many factors involved in it. I don't think I can make a video about each factor that has contributed to poor sleep this week, but essentially, I am spending so much time on YouTube lately. I'm just staying up way past the time that I should be going to bed and watching YouTube and just not letting my brain relax before I go to sleep. I started a new job last week, and so I'm in bed after work at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's when I get to sleep, and I hate that. I wouldn't say I'm a morning person, but I'm definitely not a get up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and feel good about it kind of person. I am wanting to get up and have everything done by noon, and then I could just chill out and enjoy the rest of the day of the sunshine, except today because it's raining and summer. It's spring, but it's technically summer in Brisbane, whatever. And my new job is preventing me from getting up and doing stuff in my day, but I naturally want to. So for the 4 days a week that I don't have work and I have uni and stuff like that, I'm getting up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to bed at 10 o'clock at night. And if you haven't figured it out yet, I am freaking tired by the time that I get to work. And I have to work hard, and it's super stressful, and I get super sweaty, and I have to be nice to customers, and I can't be what kind of gin do you want? Oh, yeah, I can make you that. Yeah, that's fine. No, I need to be super happy and energetic and look like I know what I'm doing, which I don't. So in order to do that, I force myself to stay awake, and the day before I have to go to work, I'm having coffee right before I go to work, and lots of it, and I'm this close to buying an energy drink every night, and I do not want to do that because I've been down that road before where I was drinking an energy drink every single night at work because I was in the same situation I'm in 2 years ago. It was just crap, and I lived a terrible life, so I don't want to do that. But yeah, I do want to make a video about that, kind of about how to deal with crappy routines and split shifts and ways you can get to sleep. Moving back to the actual topic at hand for this week, my dietitian recommended me a low FODMAP diet, which, look, I'm gonna be honest, I don't particularly understand what all of the things stand for, but essentially the thing you got to take away from it is that you don't want to have fermentable fibers, fructose, or oligosaccharides, which you'll kind of find that stuff in like natural prebiotic foods like artichokes and onions and garlics and sweet potato. Like fruits that are high in fructose, so like apples and watermelons. Which if you saw in my last video, I actually really like adding them to my smoothies, and they're good for your skin. They're so good for your skin. And then just like lots of other stuff that are found in like beans and legumes and chickpeas and avocados and bananas. And I am actually kind of freaking out a little bit right now because even when I wasn't plant-based or vegan or whatever you want to call it, I loved and still do love avocados and bananas. They are my life and my go-to foods. I have them every single day, pretty much without fail. Somehow this week I've got to avoid all of the foods that are not allowed on a low FODMAP diet and still somehow get protein and actually enjoy what I'm eating, because how can I without cashews and avocados? I don't know. But it'll be interesting, and I think this video might actually help someone out there who is vegan and has to do a low FODMAP diet as well. Who knows? But I'm gonna like do a couple of meal plans this week. Like I was saying, that I've got work, so I need to have stuff that's like high energy, high protein, that will get me through and like stop my muscles from fatiguing too quickly. Look, and I don't want you thinking that I'm like, you gotta have your protein, it's the most important thing. Oh, it's important, but it's just a point of focus this week because I'm going to be missing out on my sources of protein. I'm not going to be missing out on fat, which is great because I love healthy fats and my diet is absolutely full of them. Except I'll be missing out on avocado. But I'm kidding. I'm sure I'll survive. People before me have survived without avocados. I don't know how. And people are still continuing to survive without avocados. I don't know how either. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm going to buy tomorrow at the markets and my ideal meal plan for the week on a vegan low FODMAP diet. And then next week when I do my recap of it, I'll put like what I ate and how realistic I think this actually can be for someone who's a uni student, has a physically demanding job and is vegan. I think this will actually fit in with my purpose for the channel, which is like trying out something to fix myself and then actually giving a review of how easy it is to incorporate, because all I really did this week was like change up my skincare routine and take note of everything. That's pretty easy to combine into my daily life, and I think I didn't really have an idea of what I was doing. But I guess my skincare routine did actually help me a little bit, even though I've got all these other problems that are hindering it. It definitely did clear it up, and I was able to get my makeup off a lot easier and my skin felt nicer. I will actually show you at the end of this what my skincare routine was for this week. And yeah, you know what? In 2 weeks' time, I'll do an update of that skincare routine and see if it legitimately helps. But I do know the confounding factors of my diet and my lifestyle are going to impede with the results. But, you know, I'm not a living journal article, so it's fine. That was a really, really science student joke about journals, and I'm really awkward and just not that funny. I'm trying. I'm really trying.